Hiya! Today I'd like to show you another sketchbook tour. This one took me about 150 days to fill. I always work in multiple sketchbooks, so yeah, there's been lots of different sketchbooks that I filled in the meantime. And I would like to start by introducing myself. My name is Kama. I go by Weird is the Best, and I'm a mixed media artist living in England. And I think let's get into it. So I always number my days I've drawn for, so I kind of keep up a streak from when I was trying to overcome an art block, and I started just drawing randomly in a cafe, and I haven't stopped since. I started this sketchbook on the 6th of September 2024, which was my day 272, and I finished just a few days ago on 11th of Feb this year, 25, and that was my day 429. This is a Midori Sketchbook or MD Sketchbook. It's a Japanese brand. I picked this one up in London a year ago. It was a bit pricey, but it was really worth it. I really enjoyed working in it. One downside of these sketchbooks is they don't come with a nice cover. So this cover got kind of damaged as I was like chucking it in my handbag and things like that. So that's one thing to bear in mind, although you can find covers for these. And I recently went to Japan and I picked up a few of these sketchbooks and covers. So the covers are really nice and strong, like good protection. But anyway, let's get into the sketchbook. I haven't put the volume number on because I haven't yet gone through all my old sketchbooks and I haven't numbered them, but I really want to because I'm curious. I'm going to skip the page with my details on it. So there might be a couple swears in here because this was an online workshop and I was kind of inspired to be a bit rude on it. But yeah, I'll cover this up. This is, I think, I think this is a tumble brush pen study, and I'll just skip through these pages because it's a bit strange. I don't know. This was some kind of doodles from prompts I was given on a call or on a live video. I was switching a few materials, so you'll see some, like, my sketchbooks aren't by no means perfect. So I do doodles and I do more nicer pages. It's just a mix. And as you can see, some of the pages are showing through the ink from the previous page. I don't really mind that too much. This is a few landscapes that I used my 3 colors. I had a special sketchbook where I only used 3 colors, and these are the colors from that sketchbook. You can watch that video here on YouTube. I will link that up if I remember. If not, and you want to watch it, please remind me. But yeah, I really enjoyed these colors. It was really fun to like mix these because I wouldn't normally put these together, but I quite like the combination. Again, I maybe wasn't very inspired, but I like trying to push through those moments and drawing every single day. Some more here are, so it's a washi tape and a sticker from packaging from Peet illustration. I picked this up at I forgot the name, something festival, Super Seconds Festival that I took part in, I think it was September last year. It's a festival where people sell their misprinted products and like slight imperfect products or like samples. And I really like their art. Really cute washi tape. I don't see much wrong with it. There may be like an imperfection on the edge, but nothing that would put me off getting it. A few more illustrations with tumble brush pens, and this one's using Copic markers, which are alcohol markers, so you can see the difference in how these didn't really bleed much on the sketchbook page, but the Copics really bleed. Some like questions from a video I think I was doing or something like that. maybe a workshop. And here I went on a trip to Poland to visit my family, and I was meeting up with my old classmates, and I decided to draw my journey. I often do that when I'm traveling. It just is a nice way of documenting it. So it's like an hourly comic style, where I woke up very early, 3 a.m. I used to go to bed at this time. Not anymore though, I can't do this. So I think that was my dad for the lift, and I draw myself drawing. I think I took train. No, it was Bournemouth Airport, I think. So I drew myself like going through security. I called this airline Brianer, because why not? I must have been tired. And these two ladies, when it was my turn to come to like not check in, but like get on the plane, they really shouted really loudly, "Can I help?" And they immediately laughed and realized they were too loud. It was really funny. And I just said to them, "You're so much more awake than me." I'm actually not that awake, but she is. And I scanned my boarding pass, blah, blah, blah. Here I didn't really do much very well. I think I was trying to sketch an idea of like dancing in the autumn leaves or something. I don't know. Some concept art for Cat Starion. If you played Baldur's Gate, you know what I mean. I was drawing Baldur's Gate characters and like anime characters as cats. I might still use this. I might actually bookmark this page for myself, because I think there's something in it that I might use. Actually, I'll use green, why not? My sticky thing didn't... Oh, I see what's going on. It's like the first one. Okay, that's now bookmarked for later. A few more drawings from that day. I was in a cafe waiting for my cousin to finish work. And yeah, I had a meal there and like coffee and drew lots. Drawing from observation, like not the best sketches, but it's nice to kill the time. And later on I filled the gaps in the sketchbook with some plants that I picked up on my walks here, like where I live around the area. Sometimes I pick up some leaves in autumn. Yeah, like a receipt from what I bought. And the next day, I think it was maybe, I visited Cat Cafe in Wrocław, which was really cute, really nice and full of cats, really clean as well. Like, it was an amazing experience. It was Cat Cafe. And yeah, I highly recommend that place, really fun. This was a view from my window. I was just like drawing the passing tram, I think, and the buildings. Some more cats. This is washi tape I designed. You can buy this one if you're interested in it. You can find it in my online shop, which I'll link down in the description below. And here's Promenada Staromiejska. It's just like a nice walk along the river. And I walked quite far to the train station from where I was, but it was a nice walk. It was a bit cold, but I was able to draw. And I think I colored it in a few weeks later. I was using my Fude pen by Sailor. And I think this was just a regular ink, like Sailor ink or something. Some doodles and scribbles. Here I got some mail from, well, I ordered some art from Sophie McPike, and I always try and save the stickers from packaging because it's extra cute. More leaves. Drawing from observation. I think that was at an airport, maybe. Maybe not. That was a train. Waiting for a train. It was really cold, I think. And my train tickets. Again, drawing more people. Here's a train station from my hometown that I drew. Again, drawing on the train. It was a bit weird because someone was sitting right in front of me, so it was a bit awkward to draw them, so I kind of didn't. And I was using up my packaging from my washi tapes, so these are my 3 designs that I created last year. Really proud of them because it took me forever to brave investing in like you have to invest a fair amount of money into washi tape to get it printed. But yeah, I'm really happy with how these turned out. All of these are available in my online shop as well. Some pens I got from my aunt, and I really enjoyed these. They're not the same as Tombow brush pens, but they kind of felt similar to draw with. Here's a sketch for something. I was planning a sticker for Patreon, and I just sketched this from a Pexels reference, and it turned into this Frogo, and it turned into a sticker as well for my Patreons, and then now you can get it in my online shop as well. Swatching the art materials I bought in Poland, so some marker pens. I can't remember where these are from, but I think you can watch. Yes, you can watch my art haul from Wrocław here on YouTube as well. And I went to a couple art supply shops, and they were really, really good. I loved them. Like the choice, the aesthetics of the entire shop. If you go to like English art supply shops, they're really nice, but this was just on another level, like really my favorites. So I picked up a few Prismacolors and Kohinoors. These are Prismacolors, these are Kohinoors, I think. Yeah, just really, really nice selection. I was planning like a random birthday card. I don't think I haven't done anything with this design yet. Some doodles. I think I used one of those gel pens. I don't know where it is now, but yeah, I don't really love that pen because it's skipping a bit. This was from a workshop with Sophie McPike. This was a design for a sticker for Thought Bubble, and the quote is from the book series called The Wandering Inn, but I think it resonated with a lot of people who never heard of it either, too. So I picked this goblin and this text, "No killing goblins." Hopefully I'll stick it on the screen, but if not, you can find it on my Etsy shop, hopefully. I don't know if I put it up, but yeah, there is a sticker with this design somewhere out there. This was a class with Sophie McPike again, as part of her Patreon, and it was about layering Tombow brush pens, and I really, really liked it. And it's really hard to do something like this without the tutorial, so I did pick up a few skills, but I think I want to practice this technique more. I never really layer my Tombow brush pens so much, so it was very interesting to learn about that. This was definitely inspired by Sophie McPike, but it's like my own random design. And these are also inspired by the previous class. I was just trying things out. Tried some lettering as well. This is probably my favorite page of this sketchbook. I was in a cafe and I took some pictures outside. Like it was autumn, like an autumnal beautiful day full of leaves on the ground. So I took a picture and then drew it. This is obviously like my interpretation of it with my own colors. And some leaves that I picked up. I really love these like transparent leaves. I really love that kind of thing, so I always pick them up. Ginkgo leaf, that might or might not be from our garden. We're trying to grow in ginkgo. And I started drawing these bows with my Tombow brush pen, and I realized how much I love that color in this sketchbook in particular. It just layers so nicely. And it inspired me to do this page, and I really wanted to turn it into a sticker sheet, which I haven't done yet. It takes effort to do all the like projects I would like to do, and I just never got around to it. Let me know if you'd be interested in stickers and in a sticker sheet like this. And I ordered some art from from Katie Moody. Print and stickers. I think she designed her first sticker sheet, and I really loved it, so I got that. You should follow all of the artists I mentioned already in this video. This was in a cafe or a local restaurant. This was in the morning when I was making my coffee. I tried to document what I saw because it was an incredible view. I first saw a squirrel, then a bird and another. I don't know what these birds are called, but they were everywhere for a few weeks. I saw them in England, and then when I traveled to Japan, I saw them in Japan as well. So it must have been a time of these birds. I made a note of a pen I wanted to pick up in Japan, but I never picked it up. These are some drawings from references in ArtChu's channel, Discord, sorry. And I was testing out different pencils, just trying out to use them a bit more. Because one thing about graphite pencils is once you have to put a page in between or everything will get like smudged together, which is why I don't use them as often as I'd like. I guess I could use fixative, but I never do. This was a really beautiful, very simple but nice reference picture. So I tried to draw it. This is like from my imagination. The rest is from that Discord. And on that Discord, they share reference images from Pinterest and other sources. So they're by all different artists. They're more like studies. I would never do like a finished piece from these. And then I decided to study from Sophie McPike's a sketchbook, Fortuna Sketchbook zine. I really liked it, so I redrew it using these Kidea marker pens and a tumble brush pen for line work. And it was a really nice style of drawing, so I was inspired to draw my own in a similar style. I think I want to do more with this, because it's got some cool vibes about it. And it's very loose, very graphic novel-y, and I'm working on a graphic novel. Even though I'm not doing like full color, I think it's nice to practice this style a bit more and like maybe pick up a few things from it for my own style, if that makes sense. I carried on drawing with these like line work and like bold line work and just brush pens. I really enjoyed this. Here I was trying out some portraits, so I would take a picture of someone that I was with at the time and then I drew them. I was practicing for Thought Bubble. I was hoping that I could maybe do some portraits, like commissioned portraits on the day, but I never braved it. Fingers crossed, I'll do it next time I'm at an event. And some Honesty Plant seeds, pods. I really like these. They're really nice for making cyanotype prints with. And again, just drew my partner in that stylized kind of way. Here I was drawing people in a cafe. I think that was Starbucks actually. It's weird how you remember where you were when you drew certain things. Here, this is drawn on the way, I'm not sure, oh, this was a talk I went to at Thought Bubble, and this is on the way back. I was drawing what I saw. I was just trying to document things, and I took lots of pictures on the way. I actually never did anything with it, but I liked the idea of doing something with that, like documenting the entire trip. I kind of like that style of journaling, I guess. I think there were like temporary restrictions, so we complained about the speed. Yeah, it didn't really work out, but nice practice. More complaints. Here I tried to draw some birds, like outlines, like really freely and like a kid, basically. Here I might have drawn outside, like plein air or in a cafe. I don't actually remember where this was. Some doodles, random, really random stuff. Here I think this is Tokyo and Nihon, meaning Japan, I think. At Thought Bubble, I swapped with a couple of artists, and well, with more than a couple. There were a lot of people who were open to swapping or offered swaps. And this is washi tape packaging from Fiona Stabler, and we swapped some washi tape. It was really cute. I love swapping with people. Random thank you sticker from some packaging. These are some Ecoline marker pens I was testing out from a box, and I've completely forgotten the name of the scroller box. That's the one. There's a video where I'm swatching these and trying to make art with these, and you can watch that here on YouTube as well if you're interested in that. Some journaling and, well, some doodling and journaling in between. I can't remember which ink I was using. I think it was a Japanese brand ink. But anyway, it's really nice. It's something Sumi. The color is called Sumi. It's not Sumi ink. I don't remember. But yeah, some journaling. I think I was in a cafe, local cafe, and like I drew what was on the table. Here's another bit of drawing from a different place. Just drawing people and students at a local uni. Yeah, I really like sketching people quickly, even though it doesn't really look great. I like how this person turned out, for example. I like drawing people's heads from behind as well. Yeah, it's just a really interesting way of studying people. It's like a people watching exercise. That's really fun for me. Some stickers I got from my nephew, a design for a sticker. And I did print this sticker out. But I kind of love this design more now that I look at it. This is the sticker. But something is drawing me to this one. So I might rethink that design. Some more cuts, and again Tombow brush pens, the same colors that I mentioned earlier. Sometimes I leave a page in between when I'm using pens in this sketchbook. Again, I was trying things out for my graphic novel, and just like I thought maybe I'll use color, but I ended up using something else, like pretty much black and white in my graphic novel. I think I got some new art supplies, maybe. This is an ink I picked up in Japan as a background, I believe. No, way too early. This was an ink I wanted to pick up. I was just swatching it. And some people from observation again. Yeah, there's nothing crazy about this, but I find it really good for just keeping going and like warming up and documenting and studying people. I think I always get bored towards the end of the sketchbook, so I try to brighten it up with the magical pencil. And again, drawing some people. Here I was at an appointment, so I sketched a chair, a weird car drawing from outside the appointment. These are some stamps that I got for my niece and nephew. I was just trying to, I just needed to know what was on them exactly just before I gave it to them. They're really cute. Or maybe they were here and we tested it together, possibly. This was an Orange Stationery session called Let Loose, and we were challenged to draw in all different kinds of ways. I can't remember what this was. maybe single line, but I colored it in using still single line, continuous line. Yeah, 4-minute drawing. I find continuous line is really much easier when you do it quickly, but this was a challenge because it was 4 minutes, which is quite a lot. And I drew a couple in that time because I just, yeah, it was too much time for me. This was really fun. This was blind contour, which is a single line where you don't look at the page. And it was a moth on a flower. I love the detail. Like, it doesn't make sense, but there's something really free about it. This was, we added an extra optional challenge where we'd add a second color. This was like a picture of berries, and the leaves I drew in neon yellow, which was really funny because they barely show up on the page. This was non-dominant hand, and to make it look prettier, I used the magic crayon again. Non-dominant hand again. Negative space, this was really fun. I really like this red color with the combo of these colors. Looks really nice. Negative space again. I drew this tree twice because I wanted to like give it another shot. The alternative medium, this was neo pastels and some like, not pastels, what are they called? The soft pastels. And Sennelier soft pastels, neo colors by Caran d'Ache. And this is like a really, really soft one, which I just had next to me and I lost somewhere. There they are. So I used these neo pastels, a few of these, and Sennelier oil pastel, and this one, which broke immediately after I started using it. This one's Sennelier, I think it's soft pastel. Doesn't really say. But this is like, I don't really like using it. It's very powdery and it broke immediately. So yeah, I'm not used to it. So yeah, I enjoyed these. I tried to use like clashing colors for this and I quite like how it turned out. This was really cute. A little animal. Forgot what it's called. This, I don't know, this broke me. I was using these Posca pastels and I really struggle with these because they're really hard. It says it's soft and smooth. It was not. So I had to press really hard to get the color out. And the reference picture was very complicated, so I gave it a good shot, but I don't love how it turned out. Here I continued using the soft pastels just for fun, just to use them a bit more. I think I was a bit inspired by that session. And here I use like just a pen. I don't know what it's called, but like a random pen. Some swatching. I must have done an art haul and swatched it on the video. Oh yes, I think I was planning what to take with me to Japan. I ended up taking just these, the colored pencil, the magic crayon, one regular pen. I didn't take too much really. I was proud of myself. This is a trip I made to a local town and they have a beautiful garden and a museum, and the house that the museum is in is called King John's house. Really pretty. It was a really sunny day with lots of flowers blooming, so it was kind of a cool, nice place to draw. And this was for, don't know where the sticker came from, probably my niece. This was, I attempted to draw for the 30 days of Sketchbook Joy with Katie Moody. I drew using a pop of orange and yeah, just drew from observation, some flowers. And this one I drew at a local restaurant. It was Chinese New Year, so it was really nicely decorated, and I had the right colors to draw them, so I really like studying these. And 2 more pages for the Sketchbook Joy with Katie Moody. She's releasing a book, and in the build-up to the book release, she's organized this challenge for us. So it's day 3 and 4 houseplant and olive green and soft pink. And this was a master study. I studied Katie Moody's drawing because I really wanted to try it out, like this technique. Not the best attempt, but it was the first time I tried this. Here are some really clashing Tombow brush pens, and I love this combo. As soon as I started using them, I fell in love. This might be just an observational drawing of my cat, which kind of would go for the would apply to the Sketchbook Joy challenge, but I haven't posted it or anything. Here's a stamp I picked up in Japan. This one's mine. It says checked or something like that. And some art supplies that I was swatching. I think these are from Japan, but anyway, some film stills that I studied with my we have a very tiny art club in my town, and we self-organize it, and we started doing these challenges every month. So this was film stills. Our friend kindly found lots of nice stills, and this was my way of studying them. I really like how this one turned out, even though it's not like the most pretty face, and definitely not the right colors to pick for a face, but yeah, lots of different films. Again, more film stills. I think I struggled because of these colors not really being great for drawing faces. And I drew my cat, just lying down. And again, I drew my cat. And this is the end of the sketchbook. So here are some details. This was an MD notebook by Midori. A6 blank. It's meant to be very good for drawing with pen. A pleasant drawing experience, I think. I do agree with that. So yeah, it's a really nice sketchbook, and I really love them, and I picked up a few more while I was out in Japan. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook tour. I have another one coming soon because I've just happened to almost finish another sketchbook. So tune into that. Also, I'll be swatching Artex markers. They kindly sent me some products, so I can't wait to do that record that video for you. As usual, if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. The secret emoji will be, I need to pick something random, an orange, because I just looked at the orange paint. As usual, shout out to my troll who dislikes every single one of my videos. You forgot a few. I don't know, I just find it like it feels better when I'm just not taking it seriously. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I have lots of sketchbook tours and videos unboxing art supplies or swatching them or painting, so you can paint along. They're usually very chill. The music is quite relaxing, so you can have them in the background or you can watch them and pay a bit more attention if you prefer. As usual, you can find all my links down below in the description, and I'll try and link up to the people and things I mentioned. And yeah, I think that's it. You can find me on all the social medias as Weird is the Best. And I'm also on Etsy, so you can find my shop link down below as well. Yeah, have a lovely day arting, and until next time, bye! So now you will see a link to the next video, so you can continue watching sketchbook tours with me. It will take you to my playlist, so you can carry on and see a lot more sketchbook goodness. Okay, bye! Ta-da!